Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines. Organizations, like the human revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below, a parallax engineer has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever. Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology. Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day. However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines. Organizations, like the human revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below, a parallax engineer has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever. Neo San
Oh,
Francisco.
of course. Ha.
2064 AD.
Nice. Very well done. Okay, let's do it all over again.
Breaking technology.
Hello and welcome. Now the mic is working. Finally. Rookie mistake. Alright, welcome everyone. Good evening, good day, good morning, whatever time of day you have. It's Pride Month. Huzzah! Yay for guy! And tonight I'm going back to this interesting visual novel style of a detective game. I don't know what exactly I can describe it, but it is intriguing, it is interesting, an interesting world building right now as we're watching this introduction. And now as I see my closed captions are working, I can switch back to the game. And sorry, press the button twice. Okay, so we're gonna skip the intro and get back. So it's my second part of this playthrough, so it's not the very start of the game. We have progressed somewhat. I think we've covered the first chapter, if there, I don't remember other chapters. Continue. Okay. What were we doing here? Ooh, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take some time to remember now. Alright, maybe we should talk to him.
No way
Alright.
I'm letting you back in.
Why not? Oh, because it's only for hybrids. Alright, and who's that? Okay, so he's playing the game. I'm sorry, pal. Don't think I want to play right now. Computers powering on by themselves. Right. I should have some kind of a journal, shouldn't I? Business card. I don't remember what were we supposed to do? No, that's not it. Alright, we should leave, I guess. That's the option. Oh, there are some... No. How do I... Oh, there's a map. Okay. Wow, it's been only a couple of weeks and I don't remember a thing about this. So, we should go to... Wait, we're here. And this is a police station. Okay. This is home. So we need to get there.
Welcome to Stardust.
Just why do I need to be here? Who do I need to talk to? Maybe I should talk to you two guys.
Hey there.
Hello. No.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
Just killing some time. Give me access to the VIP. I'd like a drink. That's all for now.
Sorry, it's being rented out for a private party tonight. Hybrid night. I try not to judge, but I don't think this is your crowd.
Well, you try not to judge, but apparently you are judging. Okay. Just killing some time. Well, let's start with a drink. I think he'll be pleased if I order anything. Ooh. Spicy gentleman. Was that Whiskerita? Roddy Master? 7 minutes. Only 7 minutes. Fucking I don't know. Ingredients and ratios. No. Maple. Maple, you're close. Itself. You know, I have to give it to you. Your incoming comments are always like a banger. Just You hit the nail on the head straight away. Good evening. What happened to a simple hello? Why should my beard disappear? I don't know about I don't know about looking as an elf. I'll be looking as a sad elf if my beard suddenly disappears without letting me know. Alright. Clumsy Belarusian. Are they generating the names of those cocktails on the like randomly? Drinking game, canopy, no. Blue boy. Tastes like orange. Subtle bitch. I'm gonna take subtle bitch.
Let me look up how to make that.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Sweetie.
Is this a thing?
Wait,
Sometimes I think I'm just holding up the bar rather than running it.
No, I just memorized all the drinks. You're better with the customers. This one is...
Good luck with your math. Crunch those numbers. Crunch them to death. Okay, subtle bitches. Whipped cream, vodka, strawberry. Cream tomato. Oh, goodness. No, suddenly I'm not that sure. Sweet and smooth drink. Don't realize will mess you up. It really sneaks up on you.
Thanks, son.
Can I refuse now? Maybe something else.
What?
Alright. Onyx rum. Gut punch, blue fairy. Onyx rum, let's have it
Let me look up how to make that.
again.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says.
Oh, I got this, sweetie.
Man, I wanna check if Dictionary really exists. Okay, Onyx rum is dark rum with a rich taste of hint of apple. Alright. Can be enjoyed on the rocks or with cola. Yes! Middle class drink. A pleasing higher end rum. Yeah.
Thank you, hon.
Well, now I want it in real life. Sounds good.
Here you go.
I have only soda from all of the ingredients. Alright. How do I drink it? Random glass of whiskey. No. Where's my drink? Is that my drink? No. Where's my drink? I think last time I didn't have it. Items. No. Where's this? Oh. Drink. Okay, cool. That hit the spot. I drank my drink. Do I get an achievement for that? Now, are you gonna talk?
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
What can I do you for? Just killing some time. Like drink, please. That's all for now. I'm killing some time. All right.
Yeah? It's a little slow tonight. Things pick up and I get pulled away. You should chat with my boyfriend, Gus.
He's nice. Why haven't I seen Gus before? So you tend the bar without knowing all the drinks. Alright, no, I don't think we actually need to talk to them.
Be a stranger.
Those are sweet. Those two guys are sweet. Alright, you keep pouring your drinks. Focus patron. Distant patron. Distracted patron. Oh. Should we talk to the distracted patron? Oh, hi. They say, sorry, I don't really feel like talking. It's been a long day. Maybe after I have a few drinks in me. Very relatable. Maybe I'll get something really sour. Ooh. Oh, interesting.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
Okay. Drink.
What are you having?
Sour. Maple closer. Wine and juice, green tea, cookies and cream. Can be sour PT. Den Svenske Bjornstammen. Well, that's a killer of a name. Natasha Allegri. Core Appeal. Yeah, I see what you did there. Sazerac modus. Well, let's say, okay, maybe Core Appeal.
What's in that?
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says.
Oh,
Oh,
I
come
got
on,
this.
let the guy talk.
This one is...
Half caramel, apple liquor, half apple cider, plus a pinch of cinnamon. Well, sounds very sweet. Popular with business insiders. Don't get crabby if it's rotten. The guy seems to be puzzled. Our Robert seems
Thanks,
puzzled.
son.
Okay, so it's not.
Hold it.
Wait, what? Why?
It would be remiss of me not to mention that your preferred diet does not resolve with those ingredients.
Oh, thank
I
you.
must advise against the order.
It's not for us. Maybe I'll get something else. Ooh, how do we get something sour? Because those names don't really tell me anything. TMF, what the heck is TMF? Power play, blue fair, power play. Ooh, kinky. Fluffy dream. Wolf bite shot, sunshine cloud, beer. Yeah, just plain beer. Bear's wind tortini. Ooh, here we go. We were looking just for a keyword. Sour thing. 1.5 parts vodka, 1 ounce sour apples, schnapps, splash of melon liquor, and a squirt of lemon juice. Alright, here we go. A distinct sour taste. You may have seen Charlie from Star in the Stratosphere drinking this on his show. Who the heck are those people?
Rawr. Thank you, hon.
Sounds good.
Here
Get
you
it.
go.
Funny enough, I don't even pay money for that. There might be something like a scheme involved. Alright, here we go. Do we give a person this?
How did you know what I was planning on ordering? Well, at least keep me company while I drink it.
Oh, she talks. Oh, they talk. You gave her. Okay, that's her.
I'm Caitlin.
Nice to meet you, Caitlin. It seems like you were alone for a while.
I'm usually a lot more sociable. Things have just been rough today.
Yeah, you tell me. Everyone has it bad nowadays.
Yeah. My brother's going through gene therapy. He still has to go in at least twice a week for health and maintenance. There are Human Revolution protesters outside the clinic, making it even harder for him.
My
They're always
goodness.
outside, harassing anyone coming in. It's exhausting.
I'm sorry to hear it's like that. I've been looking into the protesters for an article I'm writing. What? No, that's not true. They'll be probably get bored and move on soon. No, we're gonna be compassionate.
No one else lives around here, so I'm kind of all he's got. But it's not a big deal. He'll be done with the main set of treatments in a few weeks, and we'll be free of them. I just feel bad for everyone else they're messing with.
Yeah. He's lucky to have you. Sounds like you're in the home stretch. One of the sacrifices we make for free speech.
Aw, thanks a lot. I'm lucky to have him. So, there's plenty of people here. What made you want to talk with me?
I noticed you had an empty glass. Isn't that against the rules? Is that flirting? No one should be that bummed at Stardust, and I had this drink. I don't like both of those, but what should we choose? I noticed you had an empty glass. Are we hitting on her? Wow. Alright.
Oh geez, this really is my favorite drink. I have to wake up early for class, but I'm at the club, so I guess I'm already too deep in.
Everybody needs a break now and then. Oh really? What are you studying?
Well, don't spread this around, but to blow off steam sometimes, I like to write short stories. Nothing too serious, just stories about people I know.
It's called fan fiction.
We'll see. Hey, it's been really nice talking to you, but I kind of feel like dancing now. You want to come with me to the VIP area in the back?
Ooh, yeah. Sure.
I have some friends who might be over there. We can hang out with them. They'll like you. Great, let's go.
Oh, that was a nice way in.
Didn't I say to beat it?
Wait, what?
We're guests of Caitlin. She said we could join her.
All right. But it's on her if you can't stay out of trouble.
Alright.
Hey! You have an incoming call, priority marked as urgent.
Well, hope you come by again.
Excellent. Sorry for making up the call. I'm still getting used to the whole subterfuge thing you humans do.
Well, he faked the call.
However, we can take another run at having a conversation with Jess. We have a dragon to slay. Onward!
Don't get too excited, kid. Hold your horses. Right, and I remember we should talk to Jess, but she was really pissed at us because, you know, she's a genetically modified person. And, like, you know, she's very picky about it. Broke. Is that the name? And that's a dancer, okay. Wow, kind of like this person. Wow, look at those eyes. Maybe we should talk to her first.
I'm ashamed to say I've gone on a few assy spike benders in my time.
Assy spike benders. Oh, that's it? Alright. Well, here goes nothing.
And you're back.
Yes, I'm back.
You know, as soon as I first saw you, I hoped you'd be dropped like a bad packet off the mesh net and I'd never have to see you ever again.
Yeah, nice seeing you too, Jess.
So of course, I just got off the phone with Tomcat, practically begging me to help you out. You aren't so good at the long-term play thing, are you?
Yeah, I think we got off to a bad start here. We've only met one time. At least I'm not coughing up hairballs. Well, that's mean.
You mean you don't stick both feet in your mouth every time you talk to a hybrid? Surprising. Let's just get one thing straight.
We're gonna be friends.
I'm only willing to talk to you because I owe Tomcat. I don't owe you shit. So if you want my help, you gotta do something for me.
Alright.
If you got a problem with that, tough. My neighborhood, my help, my rules.
Okay, sounds fair. I'd be happy to help. What do you need?
What I don't need is you kissing my fuzzy ass. Only people I like get to do that. I'm not buying it anyway. I need
Yeah, I
you to
got
break
it.
up those human revolution protests. The ones at the Genus Clinic on Market Street.
Break up.
I'd like this handled with some stealth. Not that I expect you to know what discreet means. Either way, just get it done. I got clients in the middle of treatment cycles, and this media circus is making their lives difficult. That means it's making my life difficult. Let the bastards go march somewhere else. Like Washington. Not here.
Good idea. That sounds like quite the catastrophe. That's none of my business, but are you okay? You sound upset. Huh.
Oh, so funny. The cat jokes never get old, ever. Comedy frickin' gold. Get out.
Oops.
Break up those protests, and then we'll talk.
Right. Yeah, I screwed that up.
All right, it sounds like we know what we need to do next.
Do we though?
Let's go to Market Street and break up those protests for Jess.
Like, how are we gonna do it? With our bare hands? Okay, Market Street, go!
Well, there are the protesters. I have to admit that I still find the vandalism of Hayden's apartment puzzling. The protests themselves have been entirely peaceful so far, and the human revolution, regardless of the flimsy philosophical ground they stand on, are not a group known for projecting their ideology through unlawful means.
Well, so far.
The more I research them, the more I have to admit to the statistical conclusion that we're either dealing with a deceptive covert operations scenario, or less likely, a radical splinter group. Still, I doubt it will hurt to ask around. Brian Mulberry is there in the center.
Oh.
Fairlight said he was the one to talk to, and my mesh searches confirm that he is the leader of the local chapter of the Human Revolution organization. He's a bit player on the national scene, but he seems charismatic and camera conscious from the video clips I've reviewed. Perhaps we could use that to our advantage?
Clever Robert. Okay. Alright, protest leader. Protester. Unholding protester, okay. I see. Jeez. Alright. Let's talk to him.
Hello there! Would you like to hear about the dangers of our country's unchecked use of genetic modification? I have pamphlets. Here, take one.
Alright. Yannick Fairlight said to introduce myself. I have one of his cards here. Writing a story in the protest. Can we speak on the record? Oh.
The press hasn't been so kind to us lately.
Ah, damn it.
They try to feign neutrality, but just look at the way we get covered. It's disgraceful. But no matter. I'll show good faith that you are after what all of us here are after. The truth.
Oh, that's for sure.
We in the human revolution just want people to really think about the technology and bodily enhancements they use every day and decide if they're actually better off. What questions can I answer for you?
Okay, what are the ultimate goals? Why protest at this clinic? How do you plan on enacting this social change you want? Alright, clinic.
Genetic modification is one of the most dangerous sciences we've ever fooled around with. It's playing God on the highest order and threatens to unseat what humanity is altogether. Cybernetics is a dangerous path as well, selling off pieces of ourselves bit by bit for mechanical strength and resilience, but at least a brain-controlled android is still a human brain, even if in a metal box. There is a reason Congress enacted laws prohibiting highly modified hybrids from breeding.
What?
Now, I do not fault the individuals who come here for treatment, many of whom are disabled and deathly ill. If you ask me, genus isn't the kind of therapy they all need. However, we must take a stand against the medical research industry that would have us cast aside our humanity for their miracles.
Well, how do you plan on enacting?
At our core, we are a peaceful movement and seek only to convince people to vote according to the truths we reveal to them.
Oh, I sense but.
The human revolution has faith that American democracy will win out in the end. It falls to us to make sure the people are informed about the daunting and confusing technologies they put their senseless faith into every day. On a personal level, we would like to exhort every individual to try and live more simply and reject any gadget or medicine that would make us less than we are.
Okay, we should...
We hope to educate the public about the dangers of rapid technological advancements. We want to warn the country away from thoughtlessly accepting every scientific discovery we make before it's too late.
I think it is too late, buddy.
The atom would surely bring about the end of humankind. But now we're changing the very things that make us human, our biology, with nothing to ensure our safety. The revolution we're after is humanity as a whole making the decision to remain as we were created and return to how we lived before genetic science put us on the wrong course. This world is Icarus, flying too close to the sun. It's only a matter of time before our arrogance becomes our demise. Just because we can, doesn't mean we should.
We have reports of a break-in at the home of a parallax researcher with human revolution graffiti at the scene.
Ah, well, the human revolution certainly does not condone such actions at all. We're a peaceful organisation, and threatening people is not going to earn us hearts and minds. But...
Ah, here it goes. Here it goes. I sensed the butt.
Some of our younger members can be a bit overzealous, as any hot-headed teenager tends to be. I take this matter personally, and if I discover that any of our younger members were involved, they'll be turned in to the proper authorities.
Alright, yeah.
Now, not
sure.
to cut this too short, but I need to get back to my people. I hope I've answered all your questions.
You
Ooh,
clearly
look at that.
missed doing real journalism. I'm impressed.
Really?
I think you're starting to get back into the hard-boiled investigative journalist thing. Hopefully we'll get lucky
Thank you.
and turn up a new lead, even if this one didn't pan out like we'd hoped.
Okay, what do you think about what he said? The only thing that overcomes hard luck is hard work. Standing here, Join isn't going to find. Okay, what do you think?
I think he was considerably less deluded than my searches on the meshnet had led me to believe.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he didn't appear to be lying, but I'm not equipped with interrogation sensors.
That's too bad.
You have more experience with this than I do. Do you think he was telling the truth?
Well, my gut feeling says no. Don't think he was telling us everything.
I'll continue observing you and try to discern how to read people as we question them. A useful skill I find myself sorely lacking in. Lead on. Don't forget, we're still here to actually break up these protests. Let's see if we can't figure out a solution together. Make sure to look around and think carefully. I'm sure we'll find something.
Well, I wish I shared the oppositivity. Weather on. Hot cup sign. Let's go in. Okay, Hassie bar owner, customer, Christmas tree. Well, is it Christmas? I think we should talk to her.
Aw, that is the most adorable little Rom. What kind of model is it? Where did you get it?
Well, that's kind of an exclusive.
It's so moe.
What? They're a custom model.
Well, I hope you did more than just say thank you. It looks really expensive. Anyway, what can I get you? A drink I can do, and I guess I have some time to talk.
Mm-hmm.
The protesters outside the clinic are driving off a lot of my regular customers. Filling up my bathroom too, jerks. So, what do you want to know?
Well, tell me about yourself. Is that your climate control room outside? Cold Turing Mo?
It does a good job, huh? Yeah, that's mine. Well, technically, it's property of Hassie Holdings. We spent some mints on it, but the rest of the block helps pitch in for maintenance costs since I usually set it to patrol the whole area. You should check it out when we do Christmas in July. It can cover the whole street in snow, as long as it's cloudy enough to keep the sun off. Sort of like today.
Oh. Do you mind if I take it for a spin?
Sorry, but that thing cost me way too many credits to let just anyone poke at it. I would need to see some serious credentials before I let you mess with it.
Alright, do we have a card saying
Enough
serious
to make
credentials?
Sure you can afford to replace it if you break it. Otherwise, no touching.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Ramona.
Hello, Ramona.
I guess there isn't much to tell.
Oh.
I went to college, got a degree, took out a loan, and bought this place. Now I spend my days trying to find enough time and money to sustain my VR drama addiction. My priorities are justice, cute stuff, and magical girls, in that order.
I approve.
What else? I pretty much don't leave the store.
Don't seem pleased about the human revolution. Yeah, she said that.
They've got the right to protest, but I don't have to like it.
So what about justice?
Once they're done with the hybrids, I know they'll be coming for me next.
Yeah, that's how it usually goes, unfortunately.
So I'll be voting appropriately. And if I have to unclog one more toilet because of an entitled, bigoted jerkface, I will lose my goddamn mind! Oh, you can't tell? I've got a cybernetic arm and leg, thanks to an autocap crash when I was a kid. I also got neural links for VR interfacing. If it was up to those dinosaurs, I'd be stuck in a wheelchair right now. Or worse, depending on how far back they want to push our medical technology. It's already illegal for me to have a rocket-powered fist. What more do they want?
Okay, well. Alright.
Sorry.
I think we should
Otaku speak.
choose every option. Otaku speak.
I just mean he's really cute and lovable, and you kind of want to hug him forever, you know? A lot of otaku come around here, probably because I own the place. I'm used to being able to shoot my mouth off and not explain all the jargon. Yeah, I know it's a bit out of fashion, but I'm a history buff. The past really gives context to stories of the present. You know what I mean?
No, that's wrong. Anime will never go out of fashion.
I've been to Tokyo? Twice already. The old otaku resist the new culture of the saishi in the same way their parents refuse to give up cassette tapes.
The Saishi?
Oh, sorry. The Saiba Shibito, the Cyber Day. In the early 21st century, Japan had an epidemic of chronic shut-ins, and the rise of direct link virtual reality only made that worse. Suddenly, people weren't just refusing to leave their rooms, they were refusing to leave their heads. But as the technology got better, the Saishi were the first to figure out how to use their own brains to sculpt cyberspace. Computers are good at thinking in straight lines, but the human brain is capable of so much more.
Alright. That's weird. I used to have a fidget cube here somewhere.
The best virtual landscapes, the most real VR dramas and games are created by the Saishi. Now, even if an earthquake or a meteor or whatever leveled Japan, they'd still have Neo Tokyo built on the VR net.
Alright.
But enough babbling. If you're interested, I'm sure you could find more out on the mesh, or use an induction helmet to visit Neo Tokyo yourself.
Surely it will do.
Especially for newbies.
Okay.
Okay. Enjoy your drink and let me know if you need anything else.
Well, I need your robot. Do I have any credentials? ID card and business card. Oh, business card. Oh, but what does it say? Look at the business card. Dr. Yannick Fairlight contact information. Well, on this one, small with your name, picture, and stats. Well, should we try and use it? Well, no, there's no way we're gonna threaten her with a pistol.
Dr. Yannick Fairlight.
Ooh.
I've heard of him.
Oh, I didn't use my ID, did I?
System 1? Why are you giving me his card?
I don't know, I made a mistake. I work for him, he's looking to buy climate control. Well, that's...
Yes. He's getting on in years, and it would be useful for when he goes out and about. That's why we wanted to see it before.
Here we go. Get a close look at it to make sure it'll suit his purposes. She's not buying it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
I guess you can take a peek. Don't bust it, though. I scanned this card, and I swear if you break my ROM, I'll be calling your boss. Here's the RFID key to access it.
Thank you. This will surely be useful for our needs. Shall we go check it out?
Well, if this goes like if this goes this way, people should never create sentient robots. Look how good at line he is. Even as outside, but it's always hard to leave in the ASCII bar. Especially because this is a window. Wait. Okay. So where's that card? No. Oh no, we should probably just click on it and use it, right?
This ROM has multiple different climate control settings. Maybe we could make things a little more festive. Christmas is my favorite season.
So,
Should I switch it to snow mode?
let's try it. We're gonna break it though, right?
people. I, for one, didn't bring any winter wear. Let's call it a day for now.
Are they gone? Yes, they gone.
Excellent work! While I still have doubts about the moral superiority of using subterfuge to disperse a protest, we at least accomplished our goal peacefully. And to be frank, considering how the human revolution is clearly working against my personal interests, I won't waste many clock cycles puzzling that ethical quandary out. Might I draw your attention to those youths over yonder?
Mm-hmm.
Counterculture clothing, obvious bad attitudes, and graffiti paraphernalia. Those could be our suspects who damaged my home in the name of revolution.
Okay. Did you use that on your own, Sherlock? I would agree there is a possibility of playing a jerk.
Right. We should approach them cautiously as to not start a confrontation with the wrong individuals. They may even point us to the true culprits. Oh no.
He's not wrong, I mean.
Our attentions. Come along. Maybe we can catch them.
Uh-oh. Well, innocent people don't run away.
We'll never catch them on foot. Hold on. I'm calling for an auto cab of our own. I know it seems a great deal of trouble for such a tenuous lead, but I have a hunch about them. The wicked flee when no man pursueth. The auto cab is estimated to take 5 minutes to arrive. We'll never be able to engage in pursuit fast enough to catch up to them.
Well.
Perhaps we should call Tomcat.
Yeah, like Tomcat will be here like in less than 5 minutes.
Maybe they can do some bit of techno wizardry and stop that cab.
Huh. It's better than doing nothing anyway. Alright, ring them up.
Excellent. Hold on while I connect us.
Howdy, folks. How's the search for the data cache going?
Actually,
about that.
That's what we're calling about, Tomcat. We may have located the perpetrators, but they eluded us and are making their escape in an auto cab. We attempted to use a cab of our own to tail them, but it hasn't arrived and they're getting away. Can you hack the cab and stop it?
Oof, no can do, little guy. Security on those cabs is tight, and the dang thing will shut down its external net connection long before I get in. Unless... Oh, I have an idea. Sit tight for just a sec.
Okay.
Alright, that went faster than spit on a skillet.
That done?
I did a job a few years back and had to break into the city's central traffic network. Do me a favor and don't ask why. The back door I drilled into that long ago is still wide open. I'm logging into the traffic management system now. Wait. Oh, shit. They may not have fixed that back door, but they did install a new counter-intrusion VI. Oh, the damn thing is hot on my tail.
What is VI? Okay, your accent is really playing with all the technical there. What can we do?
I gotta take care of this VI. I'm gonna need the two of you to handle the traffic system. Turn, I'm passing control to you. Hold tight. I'm gonna be doing some 2 sets of hands on 1 keyboard kind of hacking. Just push on the map and load it up on Turin's face. Sorry, Turin.
Oh, what'd I do? Ooh.
Ooh, they're on the move.
What'd I do?
Here's how it works. Use your display map to keep track of their cab and redirect it back to you.
Oh, okay.
can trigger traffic nodes at intersections so the cab thinks the streets are blocked off. Do it right, and you should be able to steer them right back to you.
Alright.
You just gotta make sure to stop them where you're at, or else they'll just go running off on foot. I'll put a goal marker on the map for you. You can trigger any node on the map at any time, so plan ahead.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
I'd say you'll have time for 2 moves every time they hit an intersection. If they go off the map, though, you'll lose them. Block every road that leads out of our grid, and watch the place.
Yeah, like no pressure at all.
Cover in one go around.
What? Where's the 3 exit? Okay, yeah.
Just hurry. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep this VI from messing on the carpet, and once I kill the connection, this old trick is over.
Okay, I think I got it.
I'll tap into the cab control node they're currently arriving at. Our top priority. I'll mark the southern exit as closed first. We only have time to block off 2 routes before the auto cab will make a decision and move. We shouldn't block the route back here. We have to stop them where we can catch them. Once you get them back here, press the big button on top of the map to short-wire the auto cab. Be careful. If you stop their ride anywhere else, they'll just run off.
Alright.
What do you think our next move should be?
Oh gosh, I think we should close this one off. And then basically send them around. Let's block them to the north. No, don't let them move east. Wait. East, north. Okay, let's block them to the north. Mm-hmm.
Turn, I can't have you talking. It's messing with the signal.
It's up to you now. Don't let those punks escape, and don't trap them anywhere that's not here. We can access any of the control nodes in the area at any time. Plan ahead, and we should be able to get them. Got it?
Come on, yeah, come on, let's do it. 15. What? Oh. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, we should go this, and block that. Wait, what? No!
They're getting away!
Can we do it again?
Don't panic just yet. I managed to force the cab to mosey back over to your grid. Definitely a one-shot trick, though. Those VIs are all over the path I used. Be careful, y'all. This is your last shot.
Of course, they're closed already, so I just opened it. Well, so... No. Huh. Okay. Can I just... Do I have to close something? Okay, if I open this... Okay, we can make them go up. And then close these two. And then what? And then close these two. But once we get here. What do we do? Need to. Well, I don't know. Alright, so I opened that. Okay, if I close this. Alright, so they went there. Fine. Close this and close that. Did I close it? Close. Close. Okay. Yeah. Ah, no. So how does this work? They've... okay. Alright, we might just want to send them back here somehow. Yeah, that might be it. So we can open this and that, close that. Oh, okay. So we close this and what? Open this. Alright, that's still going right. Okay, here. And open here. Alright. Ah, okay. So we close this. Ooh, no. Because they're definitely going one of these directions, right? Oh, man. No.
No.
Reload?
They eluded us again. And I've lost connection with Tomcat. They must have cut the connection before the VI identified their IP address. But perhaps all is not lost. I can pull images of those kids from my memory. Perhaps we can ask someone to try to find them.
Can we reload this? Okay, this guy Taker seems like a competent individual.
That sounds like a good idea. I'll put the pictures in an email and send them along to her. Maybe she can use her police resources in a way that doesn't put things at risk.
What's going on with the robot?
That's not right.
So we broke it.
I'm certain I deactivated snow mode. Incoming call from Tomcat.
Ooh, lost you there for a bit. Hey, folks. Jess just called and told me she has a clear way to the access node. She'll get you inside, and I'll walk you through connecting me so I can access the Parallax network. That should help our hunt. Did you get the data cache?
No luck there yet.
Let's better not talk about it.
Rats. Well, y'all will get it, I'm sure. But we've got to strike while the iron is hot, so it'll have to wait. I managed to trigger an alert within Parallax's network security, and they're going to be moving their logs from one secure server to another. I need y'all in place of that access node before they do. No time for lollygagging.
No problem, Tomcat.
Yeah, we're so good of good hackers.
We'll make our way there directly after we return to Stardust. We can worry about the weather ROM's malfunction later. Let's go. Our mission for Jess is done.
Wait. How do I get out of here? No, please. How do I close the map? Can I reload? Oh, I didn't save, stupid. Of course, because this game doesn't save automatically. Alright, I think we'll have to stick with this.
Welcome to Stardust.
You again? All right, I'll let you in. But you better stay out of trouble.
Why does everyone thinks I'm gonna get a cause trouble? I ain't gonna do nothing.
Hey, I heard from my friends down the street that the protesters are gone. Must have been you, huh? All right then. I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt and return the favor. Tomcat said that if you got to an old abandoned access node, you might be able to find out what happened to Hayden. I called up a buddy who's on night shift for Parallax tonight. He can buzz you in, but if anything happens, you broke in. This puts us at about even. Don't think about drawing any more debits for a while. Good luck. Keep me out of your shit.
Well, thank you, Jess. Should we talk to Caitlin?
This is exactly what I needed to get my mind off things.
Alright. Let's go to the... what? Dog patch. Dog patch? Is that the right place? GD Park, station, hospital. Yeah, I guess so.
This is the place Tomcat said we should head to. Unassuming and quiet.
Yeah, well, there's some strange graffitis.
I'll be honest, I don't think I would be in this section of the city without Jess giving us the all clear.
You're right, buddy.
Statistics are quite alarming, so let us get done with our errand here and move on to safer ground. I can't help it. Stealing a ROM is considered petty theft, and I'd really rather not be taken by some miscreants out to pawn me for a minor amount of credits.
Yeah, you aim higher, buddy. A lot of credits.
Our hypothetical kidnapper wouldn't even be punished worse than a slap on the wrist if it were a first offense. Though, I suppose I shouldn't get too worked up about the legal system not accounting for machine sapience. I am the first.
Oh, my lower eyelid is twitching. Oh.
That I know of, anyway.
That I know of. Okay, so we should get in somewhere somehow. If you want to, even if you wanted to pick that up, it's practically. Sorry. Just come well to the street. All right.
You know, right after we found Hayden's apartment in such disarray, I started looking into graffiti and street art more thoroughly.
So is that new Banksy?
I'm doing any of it myself, but it seems like an interesting avenue to pursue once I move beyond abstract expressionism. The simpler tags, visual shoutings of identity and existence. They exhibit a feeling I can sympathize with, but it's these larger pieces, riots of color and chaos, that really interest me. Petty vandalism is beneath me, but there are other avenues for the practice. For example, did you know that Los Angeles in the mid-2030s legalized the tagging of mural-style street art on any building without requiring permission from the owner or city? It was chaos of the highest degree for a while, but now the place is truly remarkable. Perhaps I will visit once this is all done with.
Alright, that graffiti is actually the symbol of gonzo journalism.
Ah, I hadn't even noticed.
What the heck is gonzo journalism?
Do you have much experience with gonzo journalism yourself? Reporting after or during direct participation? If you do end up writing on this experience, whatever you produce would be the very definition of it. You're too close to be objective now, and you're a key subject in this event. It doesn't seem to be your usual style, but you couldn't go another route at this point, and you're in the clear as you didn't instigate the situation. I've never had much interest in the practice, but spending so much time around you has taught me to look at events in a different light, perhaps only because I can verify your personal experiences as fact. Sorry, I'm rambling again, aren't I? And we're on a schedule. I don't even want to think about this.
Well, you just
What
thought
if we don't find Hayden?
for a whole 10 minutes about it. Alright,
if
don't
we
get
do?
don't get anxious, buddy. It's gonna be alright.
My memory processors are shot from the stress of the past day. It's already taken a toll on me. But never mind. Let's find that access node. Let's find Hayden.
Let's do it. Okay. Gotta keep the generator cool. Or else, you know, it'll break, huh? But what do you know? You can't pull it off of the generator no matter how hard you try. Do we have any items with us? Oh, we have a gun. Medium range electro laser pistol. Oh. How do we use it on? Stuff, maybe? Oh. Oh, no, not the headphones.
This is the door to the access node that Tomcat told us about. We need to use the buzzer to get inside.
Oh, the buzzer. What buzzer?
This is the door to an apartment building. It's not the access node.
Parallax walk, 1819 security.
That was easier than I thought.
Hello?
Yes, can I help you?
This is Parallax here for routine inspection. We are friends of Jess. 2, 3, 12, 49, 10.
I was wondering when you'd get there. You're at the access node on Cesar Chavez in Indiana, right?
That's right.
Good. Be quick. Don't touch anything. Got it? This conversation never happened, and you're on your own if you get caught out there. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Well, isn't it, like, recorded?
This is it. Let's go inside, and I'll call Tomcat. This place doesn't look like it's had any maintenance in years. I hope the systems are still functional. Oh, I forgot you can't see in darkness. Maybe that switch over there adjusts the lighting.
Oh, goodness gracious, look at this mess.
Oh, Tomcat is pinging us, forwarding video and audio.
Howdy. Y'all at the access node? I'm
Sort of.
once turn makes physical access.
Of course, Tomcat. Just walk me through how to connect myself, and I'll give you the necessary system permissions to use me as an interface.
Just patch yourself into the links terminal down there, and I should be able to get started.
Connecting wirelessly to it now. Permissions granted. Please be careful in there.
Don't worry, doll. I'm an old hand at this. You won't notice a thing. One sec. Oh, shoot. Y'all have a bit more to do before I can get the info we need. This system's still running on old cassettes, and the recall slot is empty. Can't call up Hayden's info file without it.
Mm-hmm.
There should be a cassette on the opposite side of the wall we can overwrite with the recall program. Pretty sure all that one was used for was phone monitoring. You know, from back when phone networks were separate from data networks. I swear, y'all, I just turned 22. Anyways, we need to move that cassette across the room to access the records.
Alright, move the cassette right across the room.
Figure out how to do that and hit me back up when you've done it.
Tangled wires, cassette row. Cassette row? Where is the cassette though? Utility arm guide. Oh, okay. Node checklist. Warning label. And the switch. What else is there? Display screens, hanging wires, and cassette. Okay. You can't reach it from down here. There must be some other way to move it. Alright. You can't even reach it, but maybe there's some... Yeah. Probably this. No?
According to this poster, the data cassettes can only be moved by using the links panel to control the utility arm.
The links panel. Oh, this one. Logging into link server 277 gamma. Okay, welcome to links. Access. Operate data transfer on. Retract. Okay. Turn. And move. Ooh, alright. Extend. And retract. Ooh. Okay, turn. And move on right. And extend.
Nice job.
That does it.
I'm gonna put some more pressure on them to move the data now, and we'll see if we can't slurp it right out of this network trunk.
Slurp it.
You would have thought that someone would have noticed and decommissioned this access node when the neighborhood went to hell, but this mouse is happy to play while the cat is away.
Okay, why is this place usable for us anyway? Why would they move the data?
I've been targeting one of their data centers with a botnet-driven DDoS attack, hitting every port into its network that I can find. Ain't likely to do much, but toss in a few attempts to crack the firewall and their VIs are shitting bricks. It's standard procedure for them to move their sensitive data to a different data center in case the attacker actually gets in. Make enough noise and it'll scare them enough into taking some defensive action, which is where we want them. The
Clever.
files are more vulnerable in transit. Way back when I was a youngin', when I first hacked into Parallax's network, I mostly did it to make a point, yeah? They were just about to launch the MeshNet system, and I wanted to show the whole darned world that their security had more holes in it than Swiss cheese. Of course, I wasn't too shy about poking in a few more holes of my own devising while I was there. After putting in some more tricky software backdoors, I went ahead and deleted this access node off the maintenance schedule.
Clever cat.
I reassigned the guy who was supposed to keep an eye on it to a different location. They were in the process of buying up a whole gaggle of these nodes in preparation to set up a private network for themselves. All just to use for the meshnet launch. Maybe a little too confident of them. Most of the software holes have been patched out as they've upgraded their network, but this old place is just as forgotten as I left it.
Alright, let us know when you're done.
Now y'all just hold tight. I'll be done with this lickety-split. Surveillance camera footage.
Oh. Wait, what? What did you find?
Oh, God.
Oh, they. What did they find?
Oh, Turin. I'm so sorry.
What is it, Tomcat? What did you find?
He's gone, Turin.
Like gone?
Of course he's gone, Tomcat. That's why we're here.
Shit. I mean, he's gone, Turin.
No.
Hayden is dead.
No.
Well, that obviously isn't right, Tomcat. Why would they kill him? Can you send me the relevant files? You must have missed something.
I don't think you should see it, but if you're sure. Parallax, they had security cam footage from the hallway outside Hayden's apartment encrypted on their network. Just a short clip. It looks like Hayden started to struggle with a couple of big dudes when they broke through the door and one of them shot him. I also found some chatter about it on some darknet channels. It wasn't a kidnapping. Somebody went there to murder him. I'm so damn sorry.
Thank you for your assistance in this matter, Tomcat. I think I'll walk back to the apartment. I need some time to run some calculations about this new scenario. If you'll excuse me.
Oh, poor guy.
Should you follow them? If you say so. I'm gonna keep digging through this data until they kick me out of the system. I'll try to find some kind of lead on why this whole thing started in the first place. Maybe I can find something out about who killed Hayden and why Parallax has a copy of the footage. It ain't much of a silver lining, but we have the answer on Hayden's fate. Maybe it's time to call it quits. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
It's terrible. Yeah, we should remember to save. Okay, so that's the end of chapter 2, I guess. Oh wow, I really thought it's gonna be we're going to look for him and find him in the end, but wow. This game doesn't hold any punches. Yeah, I'm sorry, kid.
You know, Hayden was a brilliant programmer, far ahead of his time. I am a machine, and intrinsically, I do not have all the glands and visceral chemical reactions that make humans so emotional and brilliant. But his code is a flawless replication of that, inside my own personality algorithms. I don't think I've ever felt this anger. It fouls my processors and fills my RAM with frustrating, half-finished plans of revenge. My motherboard burns in my casing from how little I can rest. I'm in pain, and I can't make it go away.
Yes, honey.
I do not like the thoughts I'm having about the people who did this to him. I can disable those modules. But if I turn off every emotion I don't want to feel, what does that make me? Would I still be me?
No.
If I were human, turning off my emotions would be seen as extremely unhealthy. There is a wealth of information on the meshnet about human psychology. I just don't know how much of it applies to myself. Either way, Hayden deserves my grief. It is my way of honoring him. It may be the only way I can. I offer it freely. Did you see the jade plant? Its death is unfortunate, but fitting.
Yeah, I managed to kill a plant.
Another thing to be guilty for. Will you keep helping me? I need you.
Of course I will.
Find the bastards who killed my progenitor. I need to finish this. I don't know what I'll do afterwards, but I need to see this through.
It'll make them pay.
Good. We'll make sure they get what they deserve. I'll see to it myself. I think for now we should keep knowledge of Hayden's death between you, Tomcat, and I. It may give us an edge if the people we seek don't know how much we've already discovered. We'll talk after you've had some time to rest. You likely need sleep, and I need some time to... I need some time.
Wow. Well, I'm very sad now.
Good morning. I trust you slept well. Now that we are both refreshed, I feel it wouldn't hurt to recap our progress and determine if any changes should be made based on our successes and failures. Let's talk about how things are going so far.
They go like shit.
Since your journalistic efforts are a big part of why I originally recruited you, we can start there. Your inquiring mind has been a huge boost in our journey thus far. As a ROM, I can't talk to people as intently as you, so I must say I'm quite grateful for your skills in that regard.
Oh, thank you. Flattery will make you go a long way.
Your intelligent in your day-to-day work as well, which further grounds my hope in you. Beyond journalistic persistence, let's take a look at how we've performed in other responsibilities. Specifically, our choices in overcoming obstacles. I must say, our first hurdle was handled masterfully by you, and we avoided any further issue. Great start! Furthermore, I am pleased with your utilization of non-violent methods. Eliminating any excessive risk should allow us to move swiftly. One thing to consider
What's
is
that
our ability to
performance
respond to
review?
change and adapt to a sudden situation. I remain committed to assisting in our strategic performance. Lastly, I'd like to discuss how we're getting along with our companions and allies along the way. It's important. Well, those kids we ran into managed to escape us, so for now, it's a blank. Jess is a bit of a harder read, but she did agree to help us out in a big way. As long as her brash nature doesn't tempt you to lash out, I think things will go smoothly. Detective Rivers was good to involve as well, and I can tell you enjoy having a familiar face around.
Yeah, we haven't visited them in a while.
Our greatest aid, as long as we make it worth her time. No funny business. Tomcat seems to genuinely care for our cause, and I have no trouble with letting their expertise guide us. Out of everyone else, they seem to be easiest to get along with, too.
Yeah, they're cute.
And finally, you and I.
You and
I must say, we have worked together better than I ever expected. I hope you feel the same.
Is it a thumbs up?
I feel confident in our combined ability, and I enjoy your company as well. Please, continue showing me around the city as we continue our search. Unfortunately, we've just about run out of leads. Perhaps Tomcat was able to find something of use in Parallax's network while they were inside.
Alright. Don't have any ideas yourself?
I've rationed every available resource I have. Perhaps you have some bright ideas? You're a big shot investigative journalist, right?
He's angry.
You have an incoming call from Tomcat. Forwarding video and audio.
Morning. Turin, how you been doing, hon?
I'm fine, Tomcat. Thank you for your concern.
He's not.
Well, okay. Just say the word if I can help out in any way. You hear?
Of course. In fact, I was hoping you might have a lead for us to start working at. Otherwise, we're down to canvassing Hayden's address book and seeing if any of his contacts have an idea about who might have had a desire to target him. But that's just fishing in the dark.
Well, I pulled a fair amount of data from the Parallax servers before they managed to kick me out, but it'll take me a while to go through it. A lot of it's unrelated. TPS reports, maintenance logs, juicy meat for other corporations, but about as useful as dirt to us. So, no, I don't have as much as a whiff of a trail on who's behind this. Though, I recently got a strange request from a friend of a friend. Someone's been messing with the articles of a news organization named Augmented Eye. It seems like the network security head there is asking around for cybercrackers to help figure out how their reports are getting changed. The original files on their servers are untouched. In their system, everything looks peachy keen. But when you view the site from the outside of the network, things have changed up.
Ooh.
A word here, phrase there. It's subtle, but often has a big impact on the article's tone.
Huh. Well, it's called augmented eye.
Parallax's mesh net is changing what's being shown. I ain't sure if it's related, but maybe y'all can head down to the main KCOB offices and try talking to the gal that runs Augmented Eye. Her name is Zen. I ain't got the time or the desire to stick my nose that far out for a stranger, but it seems like your kind of deal.
It does seem to be a bit of a stretch. But if we have to wait for you to work on the data we've collected anyway...
We'd be happy to look into it.
Alright, I'll pass the word along that you'll be in sometime today to stick your noses in. And I'll send y'all word as soon as I get anything worth hunting down.
Excellent. Thank you, Tomcat. We are grateful for your continued assistance.
No problem, Turin. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Maybe you should take a little more time. You've been through some shit in the past few days.
I said I was fine. Thank you for your concern, but I am fine. I have already handled the reality of Hayden's death. It's time to move on with the investigation.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. I'm just worried. So, I'm here if you need anything.
Understood. I apologize for my tone, Tomcat. We'll be in touch.
Alright, later, Turn.
Okay, we have a lead, however tenuous. I've highlighted the COS IO Corp office building on your map.
Ooh, alright.
Also, while we were talking to Tomcat, I received an email from Dr. Fairlight. Displaying.
Greetings. I hope you'll forgive me for a voice-only message, but I'm undergoing my treatments and would not call myself presentable for a video call. Still, I wanted to inform you of an idea I had while looking into our mutual acquaintance's disappearance. I haven't had any luck with my contacts inside Parallax, but I was reminded of an old friend by the name of Melody Flores, who may know more about the nature of Hayden's research. She's the owner of Flower Cybernetics, and Hayden has been known to work closely with them on projects involving the intersection of Parallax's systems and the implants that Flower designs.
Ooh, sounds like another lead.
No longer on speaking terms, so I'm afraid I can't introduce you. But perhaps the intrigue of Hayden's little robot will get you entry into her home. I hope this lead serves you well. If you need anything else from me, I will be in and out of the hospital room where we met for the next few days.
It seems to be very, very convenient that this lead came just after we learned the truth about Hayden. I still don't trust Fairlight.
I will send word if I have any other insights or discoveries. Yours, Dr. Yannick Fairlight.
Interesting. I had no knowledge of Hayden ever working with Flower Cybernetics, but now I'm starting to understand just how little I really knew about his research. Maybe this melody can reveal more about the purposes of my construction.
Oh, don't get your hopes really high.
Secret for a reason. Hopefully we can talk our way in. I have highlighted Melody's home on your map. Okay, we can now either follow Tomcat's lead to KCOB or Fairlight's lead to Melody's home. Up to you where to go first. Tomcats led us in the right direction so far, but Fairlight has resources and his tip might end up being more relevant. It depends on what you want our focus to be on in terms of tracking Hayden's trail. Should we follow the media or the tech? It's fitting. They're the two factors that make NEO-SF so unique and wonderful. If we explore
Oh yeah, it's near San Francisco.
There's no way we won't be closer to the answer.
Well, okay. We'll go, well, first of all, we'll save. The thing that I wanted to do for a long time now. Save. Okay, overwritten, alright. Wait, did I? Okay. Now it's done. Alright, let's continue a little bit and then we'll call it a day for tonight because it is getting late. Alright, now. So it's this or that. Flower Mansion. Flower Mansion. Well, okay, let's try this first.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was wool gathering.
Wool gathering?
I see we've arrived at the Melody Flores residence. It's quite impressive. But that's to be expected, considering that she is still the majority owner of the Flower Cybernetics Group, despite retiring from day-to-day operations at the company. I wonder how she and Hayden first began working together. Sorry, back on task. Is there anything you'd like to know before we head inside?
Yeah, give me her profile. Give me a rundown. What can you tell me about Melody?
Not a whole lot. She's largely private, in contrast to her mother's penchant for courting a media circus. Several biographies of former Flower executives show her as intensely passionate about demilitarizing the company to the point of absolute viciousness in the boardroom. But it's been a long time since her days of fighting for the company, and she's since stepped away from the helm. There's talk that she's lost her spine in her old age, but...
But what?
Well, I'd take that with a grain of salt. She may have retreated from the corporate battlefield, but you don't change the entire direction of a company as large as Flower if you're a quitter. Stay on your toes.
Alright, didn't Yannick say he and Melody had a falling out?
He did, and I can't shine much light on that. I know that System 1 worked with Flower to help develop the first operating systems for the direct link virtual reality implants, so perhaps it happened during that time. Also, Flower eventually went with a different company for future models of the implant, but there was never any public talk of a personal falling out between the heads of the companies. I'll scrape the mesh for more rumors, but they'll only be that, rumors. I can do my best to parse fact from fiction, but it blurs too much for me to be sure what's real.
Okay, give me a rundown on the company.
Flower Cybernetics was established in the early 2000s by Melody's mother, Antonella. It started out developing cutting-edge medical tech, including advanced prosthesis and nanoparticle diagnostic and treatment technologies. They were vastly successful when they perfected the first synthetic nerve mesh, allowing direct connection and control between the nervous system and a cybernetic prosthesis. The majority of their early projects were defense technologies for the American military.
Like they often do.
Developing ruggedized military prosthesis for use on injured soldiers, and then eventually electively for special forces.
I'm sorry, I've heard developing crocodized instead of ruggedized.
This research line culminated in the development of brain-controlled androids as shock troops, long since barred by international law. Melody took over the company from her aging mother, and she fought against developing further military hardware from that point on. She pushed the company to use the BCA technology for the company's original goals of medical advancement, as well as developing the first direct link virtual reality implants.
What is
The
BCA?
company is largely successful on a global scale, despite continued legislative movement against extensive cybernetic use, especially brain implants.
Alright, let's go ahead and meet her.
Time like the present, then.
What was that? Oh, alright, let's call it. Oh goodness. Who the heck are you? Hello? Hi, is Melody home? Sorry. Alright. He doesn't seem to be speaking any English. English! Do you speak it?
Mine says we can go in. Should we?
Okay. No? Okay, the door to the ground. Yeah, alright. I'll do that. Barrier and turn the door handle. With these posies. Posies.
Oh, wow. Swanky.
Swanky. Look at that place. Swanky.
What? I have been trying to increase my usage of colloquialisms. Is swanky too out of date?
It's certainly before my time.
Oh, Ms. Flores!
And who that will be?
Excuse
in the middle.
intrusion. My name is Turing.
Oh, I know who you are.
Do you?
I can explain. I know you don't like Dr. Fairlight very much, but I assure you there is a situation.
Fairlight? I didn't realize
He
his
really
research had become a charity case.
did have to mention him, right?
Though I suppose little boy Yannick will throw money at anything that raises his profile on the mesh.
Wait, you know Hayden? Also, we actually only just met Dr. Fairlight yesterday.
Oh, that's too bad. Now Pat won't have to eat you.
The bear seems to be as confused as everyone.
What?
Though I'm not sure your gears would have been good for his digestion.
She's joking, right?
Madam, I'm not comprised of gears.
Well, either way, he's on a diet. This philosophy is how I lead my life. Sometimes you eat the bear, and sometimes the bear, well, he eats you. Do you understand?
Not really.
Look, I don't have all day to entertain you, Turing, nor your new friend. Not even for Hayden. You don't have time to waste if you're going to find him, either.
Right.
So is that the most regal-looking robotic cat? Ooh, it's a robotic cat. Into the world sits prim and proper on the... Okay.
If you were one of Fairlight's worker bees, you wouldn't have made it through the door. So why are you here to badger me about poor Hayden?
Well, you see...
You have me at a disadvantage, Ms. Flores. You seem far ahead of us on this matter.
Just call me Melody, darling. And of course. But I'll share a secret or two with you.
Let's hear it.
I have so many questions. Do you know what's happened to Hayden?
I wish I didn't. Maybe you don't want to either.
Don't worry, we know the truth.
Any information you might have. We haven't had access to any of his research notes, and couldn't track down any collaborators he may have been working with.
He's good at playing dumb. I gotta give him that.
If we know more, we might be able to nail down a solid motive.
Well, I don't know if I can speculate on that, beyond the usual corporate infighting. Not that Parallax is known for that, of course. We had been catching up recently, and he mentioned feelings of being watched. He started to worry he had been discussing your development with the wrong people.
Huh.
When he stopped returning my calls, and now that you've shown up with a total stranger, it becomes clear what happened.
I see. Can you tell us anything else about his disappearance?
Oh, I'm afraid not, dear. I've been around long enough to know what's coincidence and what isn't.
We were hoping you might be able to shine some light on my origins. Fairlight mentioned that you had worked with Hayden in the past.
I see Hayden didn't neglect curiosity in your personality makeup.
Oh, sure, he didn't.
Well, you and I haven't properly met, but considering how often Hayden badgered me for design schematics of Flower's latest neural implants, I might as well be your aunt?
Come again?
We'll go with that. I wouldn't mind being an aunt, even to a blue-headed robot.
I'm touched, Melody.
Well then, I'm willing to answer your questions, for now.
Okay, how did you help Hayden with Turing? And what's the story between you and Frank? Okay, no, I'll guess this.
Indeed. I don't see the connection between your company and Hayden's research into machine sapience.
Oh, Hayden wasn't researching machine sapience. At least not primarily. Not to diminish the importance of your creation, Turing, but it's best you know the truth.
Well, okay. What kind of truth do you have?
Hayden was mainly interested in developing a way to transfer human consciousness into a machine matrix.
Uh-oh.
You can see why neural implants would obviously be an integral part of that.
Oh, I didn't realize.
What if... Okay, how would Turing's development help with digitizing the well...
The concept of transferring the human mind into a computer has been an attractive goal for decades. Functional immortality is a powerful lure. The brain is an immensely complicated machine, and even though we know the right buttons to push to make pictures show up, we still can't replicate the entire thing as a technological construct. Even with the virtual reality implants, we're really just relying on the brain's ability to make sense of nonsensical signals. So Hayden decided the best way to make a machine more like the human brain would be to work in the opposite direction. Instead of mimicking how the human brain worked, he started writing code that mimicked the functioning of the human mind. Think of it like convergent evolution. Two species adapt in similar ways, but on completely different continents. Hayden is a crack programmer when it comes to information collating. It's why Parallax hired him when they did. So he wrote a bunch of self-modifying learning algorithms that were, frankly, baffling and let them loose. Poke and prod them here and there to make sure they value the same things humans do. And we eventually end up with you, Turing.
All right.
Interesting. Hayden never revealed any of this to me.
Well, why would he?
I imagine he's pretty tight-lipped.
Well, especially for now.
You were the first prototype he considered a real success, and he was afraid of contaminating your development before he had a chance to make good observations.
Alright, can you elaborate on your involvement and Hayden wasn't invested in Turing's development? What kind of question is that?
If you can even call it involvement. It's a small city, and if you're in the tech sector, you are never more than 2 degrees removed from anyone else. When he started looking into this pet project of his, he came right up to my door and demanded access to the research logs behind our earlier implants. Cheeky, but it was impactful and disruptive, as they like to say around here. I couldn't care less about Flowers' patents anymore, so I gave him what he wanted, just to see what he would do. I'm frankly more impressed than I expected I would be, but don't tell him that.
Yeah, about that.
I won't.
Oh, that was a compliment, dear.
Hayden wasn't okay, so let's exhaust all the
I didn't say
options.
that. Hayden was quite interested in Turing, even if he is just a step to further research. In fact, he was preparing to publish his findings involving Turing, and I know it's going to make one heck of a splash in the scientific community. See, the most impressive part about you, Turing, is that you're surprisingly stock.
I assure you, Melody, my construction involves only the latest and greatest in ROM prototype technology.
Exactly. You're not off the shelf, but you're still just a souped-up ROM, more or less like every other one out there. Your personality algorithms are impressive, but they don't require some new space-age technology to work. Hayden is going to propose that human consciousness transference does not require special brain-like hardware architecture, but merely the right software wrapper to interface with the hardware. Much like how you function.
I suppose that is correct. Still, my personality matrices do take up substantial amounts of my processing power. Wouldn't custom hardware have capabilities that better serve such a demanding specialized task?
What is he pointing at?
Sure. There's still plenty of reason in trying to make a computer that works just like a human brain. Efficiency is an important part of that. But if Hayden can emulate the human mind in existing technology, it means we can start the immortality now, rather than waiting for hardware to catch up with Hayden's software. Frankly, I'm not terribly interested in living forever, but there's more than enough people who are.
Thank you for this, Melody. I understand so little of my origins.
Well, I'm
Sorry, buddy.
I don't know more of the specifics. Hayden kept me up to date on his progress, but only in the vaguest of ways. If you can hunt down his notes, I'm sure they'll tell you more.
Yeah.
Of course, we'll keep looking. Now, perhaps we could ask some other questions?
Sure.
Okay, what's this story between you and Fairlight? Okay, let's hear it out.
Oh, hell, that old bastard and I have been flashing daggers at each other for the better part of 20 years. I contracted out the software development for our first-gen direct-link VR neural implants to System 1. Things were going great, but after the first models sold like gangbusters, Yannick tried to get into bed with me, literally.
Yes.
I turned him down, very politely, I might add, and then suddenly all of the cooperation between our companies dried up.
Yeah, I told you I don't like this guy.
We've been at it back and forth ever since. I'd be damned careful about trusting him if I were you. He's a snake, and he'll do anything he can to get what he wants. Still, I suppose if he tried again now, I might not turn him down. It would be fun to needle him about me still having my own company when he doesn't have his.
Okay, I think that's everything we need to know.
Good. I can get
And
back
well, I
to
mean,
my
I need to
retirement.
wrap up for today.
Thank you for your time, Melody. We'll be in touch later.
Oh, one more piece of information for you, if you'd like it.
Of course.
I've got the contact info for a Vincent Mensa, who I think might be of help to you.
Just like that,
Vincent was
huh?
working more closely with Hayden inside Parallax, mostly on his company-approved research on data collating algorithms for the mesh. I'll send him a message and ask him to meet you somewhere. He owes me a
Alright.
favor anyway, and might be able to give you some more information on anything else Hayden may have been working on.
That would be fantastic, Melody. Perhaps Golden Gate Park?
Be careful, Turing. I don't like Fairlight's stench all over this scenario. Don't show him too many of your cards.
Cards? This euphemism is unfamiliar to me.
Don't tell him anything if you can. Fairlight is more dangerous the more he's informed.
Thank you, Aunt Melody. Wish us luck.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Okay, folks. I think I'm going to be saving right here. I'm going to be saving right here. I'm going to overwrite this. And that's gonna do it for today because it's almost midnight and still have to get up tomorrow and go to work and all the do all the extra stuff, so it's time for me to go to bed. And that's where we make a pause here with this game, and we are on chapter 3. We've done some good progress. I don't know how long this game is, so I'm just enjoying it. I'm just here for the ride, and it is pretty interesting, pretty and funny and all that. And ooh, the gut punch we had today. Maybe not the major one, but I didn't expect it. And yeah, I'm eager to know more and learn more about this story. But that's gonna be for the next time, which is, well, considering tonight is Sunday, right? So sometime this week, probably not. Well, definitely not tomorrow. The day after tomorrow, which is gonna be Tuesday or Wednesday, somewhere in between, in midweek. I'm gonna try and make some time for this, and we'll get back to this. And hey, happy Pride Month to everyone. Also, I should have mentioned that right at the top of the stream, but if you use the command in the chat for Extra Life, you're gonna get a link to my page on Extra Life website, and it's open all year round. You don't have to wait for the Extra Life month, which is November or something. I don't remember which one is it the same every year, or they announce it, but the link is to support the Seattle Children's Hospital Network. By the way, they do have a separate children's gender clinic to help people, to help kids with any gender related issues. I kind of liked that when I read about them. So yeah, consider donating if you feel like it, or just spreading the word. And that's a little plug right in the end. And right now I'm going to bed, and I wish you all a good day, good evening, good time. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Oops, haha, a little hiccup there. My hotkey didn't work. May it work now? Bye bye. No, it doesn't. All right, I'm doing it manually. All right, bye.